and welcome to another episode of Disney Movie Investigation. If this is your first time watching, welcome to the show. In each episode, we take a look at a movie that is featured on Disney+. On this episode, we are going to start our month-long series as we take a look at those spooky stories. And for this episode, we're taking a look at Victor Frankenstein. And stay tuned for a bonus story as we take a look at the Toy Story short, The Toy Story of Terror. And if you are enjoying these videos, I do ask that you please hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified with each new video. Now, sit back and enjoy this episode of Disney Movie Investigation. So like I said, today we're covering Victor Frankenstein. This movie was released on November 11, 2015. It was directed by Paul McGowan. It was written by Max Landis. The production companies was Davis Entertainment Company, TSG Entertainment, and the Moving Picture Company, and it was distributed by 20th Century Fox. The budget for this movie was $40 million, and it did a box office return of $34.2. So in terms of the production, the movie was actually first announced by 20th Century Fox in 2011, with Max Landis being hired as screenwriter. In September 2012, Paul McGowan was assigned as director, but this movie would suffer from a series of pushbacks, and the first one being in October of 2013. The film was pushed back from October 7, 2014 release date to January 16th of 2015. The filming of the movie took place in the United Kingdom beginning on November of 2013 and would wrap on March of 2014. The movie would be pushed back again, being the final release date being November 25th of 2015. In terms of the cast, we have James Macavoy, who plays Victor Frankenstein, Daniel Radcliffe, who plays Igor Straussman, Jessica Brown Finley, who plays Lorelei, Andrew Scott, who plays Inspector Roderick Turpin, and Charles Dance, who plays Baron Frankenstein. So let's take a look at the plot. Radical scientist Victor Frankenstein and his equally brilliant protege Igor Straussman share a noble vision of aiding humanity through their groundbreaking research into immortality. But Victor's experiments go too far, and his obsession has horrifying consequences. Only Igor can bring back his friend from the brink of madness and save himself from his monstrous creation. So in terms of recommending this movie, I really like this movie as it was a different take on the classic tale of Frankenstein. I think Radcliffe and McAvoy really play off each other very well. Both deliver outstanding performances, and it creates a lot of empathy, not only for Igor, but also for Frankenstein as well. I would definitely recommend this one to older audiences, as there is a bit of gore to it, and there are some intense, frightening action scenes. But definitely recommend this movie. So let's take a look at our bonus story as we take a look at the Toy Story short, The Toy Story of Terror. This short was released on October 16th of 2013. It was written and directed by Angus MacLane. The production companies were Walt Disney Pictures, Pixar Animation Studios, and Disney Television Animation, and it aired on the ABC network. In terms of the plot, the toys would go on a road trip when an unexpected event leads them to a roadside motel. After one of the toys goes missing, the others find themselves caught up in a mysterious, monstrous, and terrifying sequence of events that must be solved before they all suffer the same fate. So this one doesn't really have any trivia or anything like that, but I did think I would add some of my top 5 interesting trivia facts about this short. So this is actually the first Toy Story film or short story to not include Ham. When asked why Ham was not included, director Angus MacLane said that Bonnie, the little girl, only had limited toys to take in her backpack on vacation, and nobody takes a piggy bank on vacation. Number 2, Combat Carl, who is in the movie, he's actually heavily influenced based on the Carl Weathers character in Predator. The front door of the front door of the motel has a B&L sticker from Wall-E. Number 4, the Pizza Planet truck can be seen on a flyer in Ron, the motel manager's office. And number 5 is Jessie reveals in this short story that she suffers from claustrophobia. So in terms of recommending this short, I think this is a great way to keep the Toy Story characters alive and relevant in between the movies. At the time, it was thought that Toy Story 3 would be the final Toy Story film and that we would be getting a series of Toy Story shorts. So I think it has a lot of the elements of the movies, but in a shorter form. And it's a kind of a scary tale, but it's not too scary. So most audiences can enjoy it as well. And there's some adult humor in there as well, which was great for the grown-ups. So definitely recommend this one. It is on Disney+. So thank you so much for joining us here on another episode of Disney Movie Investigation. I would love for anyone to please leave a comment on what they thought of Victor Frankenstein, or if you've seen the Toy Story of Terror, what are your favorite memories? So as we look forward to our next episode, we're going to continue with the scary movie as we take a look at the Haunted Mansion reboot, The Haunted Mansion, which was released last year, that stars Rosario Dawson and Owen Wilson. So until next time, I hope you have a magical day, and we will see you real soon.